What's going on, guys? I'm Austin with Ozark Pursuit. I want to do an actual use review and go through some tests and stuff like that on the Benchmade Tactical Triage. This is my brother-in-law's knife. I talked about these, and this one is mine. Mine is the 917 Tactical. You can see the tip of the blade here is obviously for tactical purpose, but I'm mainly going to be reviewing this one here. This is a 915. And then he sent it into Benchmade, and he got the 916 chisel grind, blunt tip, opposing bevel blade, and an N680, which it's really corrosion resistant. And this is a razor sharp knife. That chisel grind makes it a little bit easier to sharpen because you only have one side. Hopefully you guys can see that. I don't know how the lighting is here in my garage. Excuse the mess. This knife has, like I said in my review, an extremely grippy G10. So if your hands are wet, bloody, whatever, you're still going to have a positive grip on it. It's a very ergonomic knife, and I'm very happy with that. It's ambidextrous. Obviously, I'm left-handed. One-hand operation, back in the pocket. You have the safety hook here, which I'm going to demonstrate here in a minute on seatbelt material, and also a glass breaker. I do not have a car window, but I do have a piece of glass that I believe is tempered, and we're going to find out in just a minute here. So, without further ado, okay. So, let's start out with a little bit of paper cut. So obviously this thing is a razor blade. So this is a factory grind on here. Very, very sharp. I'm not going to cut paper all day, but it's very, very sharp. Okay, let's go into some light cardboard. Before I do that, don't let me forget, let's be safe. Let's put on some gloves. All right. Let's go through some light cardboard. Okay, obviously, this thing is very, very sharp. Let's do, 1 second. Let's do something else real quick. Just for fun. Right? Because that's what this is. Just for fun. Let's use the safety hook on the cardboard. Very, very sharp. Wait till you see what this thing can do. I've done a couple tests on seatbelt material. It's truly incredible. Truly incredible. All right, let's break it out. Like nothing, guys. This thing is very, very sharp. Okay, very sharp. Paper, cardboard. What else we got? Let's cut some of this rope. This is not the most intense, highest grade rope in the world, but it will serve its intended purpose, okay? Let's do some cuts here. I mean, there's not really any effort here. I'm not struggling. I can talk while I'm cutting, and there's no real force needed to cut this. I don't know if you can see it from there. I'm going to do some push cuts here. It's like butter. It's literally like butter, guys. And then you might ask, can this safety hook cut the rope? Let's find out. I don't know. I haven't done this actually, but I think it will. Most definitely will. The seatbelt cutter is sharp. Thing is sharp. It's pretty cool how it's sharpened on there too. So, I left one thing outside that I was gonna cut, but that's okay. It was just some plastic, but I guarantee it will cut it. so let's go to this. This is a safety harness that I use for many years, bow hunting. It's still in great shape, but I bought some other harnesses, you know, some upgraded harnesses and stuff like that. This is an old one I had, and I hate to tear it up, but, you know, just doing it for a review. I offered it to 2 or 3 different friends. Nobody wanted it, so let's use the triage rather, and cut it up. So this is seatbelt material. This is rated for 300 pounds, okay? Luckily I'm not there yet, but this is extremely, extremely durable material, okay? And I'm not going to use this anymore. So, I am not a first responder. Let's be clear about that, okay? I am a desk jockey most days, and after working on the weekends, I'm a weekend warrior and have a lot of fun outdoors, okay? So, this knife, I really, really, really would recommend for a first responder. I have never gone into a car, broken a window, and cut a seatbelt off somebody. I know people that have, and I recommend you get this knife, okay? So let's see. This person is trapped in a car and cut it just like that. So hopefully you guys got a good look at that. Let's try to do it over here. All right, guys, I have another harness. I want to do another demonstration. It's another one I'm going to throw away. So this is also, it says right here, capacity rating 300 pounds. This is a 2014 harness. So it's seatbelt material. It's very, very strong, that's for sure. And I've bought some upgraded stuff and nobody wanted this, so let's cut it up. Why not? So let's get the safety hook out. All right. Affords a very good grip there with the jumping and everything, like I've said before. Let's tighten this up. You're going to pull the seat belt tight or whatever you're cutting. And it cuts just like that. I will try to do it on this side. It's not really on me anymore because I just cut it off. But try to do the same thing over here. It's pretty incredible how easy this cuts. I mean, it's very incredible. So it cuts like butter. It really, really does. Try to use this as much as I can so you guys can get a good view on this. Let's see how I want to hold this here. All right, so obviously it has to be tight. Well, we know the safety cutter works, right? Let's try the real blade. It doesn't have a blunt tip, so you're probably not going to stab through a person, right? Hopefully. It has a very, very sharp razor edge, but it doesn't have a tip on it. And then it has opposing bevels, so it's very strong. Cuts even easier. Like nothing. So, can't say enough about this knife, guys. Alright, I want to cut some more of this seatbelt material so you guys can get a good look at how this works, okay? And hopefully you can get a good look at it. Because it is pretty incredible, I gotta say. So we got the hook out. It's just like butter. Just like butter. And that's it. So that was rated to hold 300 pounds. It's pretty tough material, but it's really no competition when against this cutter here. You could just see it cuts straight through. Pretty incredible, guys. It really, really is. What else could you use this safety hook for? Clothes, right? This is an old pair of jeans that I don't really need anymore. They're falling off and falling apart and everything. So let's cut it up. So obviously you're not going to have holes and stuff like that in clothes. Not everyone will anyway. So you're go in the car, use the glass breaker, break the window. Cut the seatbelt. I don't know. I'm just putting a whole story together, right? Look at that. It's like nothing. Pretty impressive. And there's no sharp edges to expose the victim, right? So you're not going to cut the victim up. You're just cutting the clothes away so you can get to a wound or something like that. That's the point. So you can see how it cuts through fabric here. Pretty effortless, if you ask me. So you can get to somebody, treat them, put pressure on their wounds, bandage them up, whatever you have to do. One thing I want to do a couple cuts on is zip ties. So zip ties are something you might come across, I don't know. So that's effortless as far as the chisel grind goes. It's not a whole lot of effort there. Let's do the safety cutter again. Let's try that out. Cuts right through it without effort. Pretty amazing. Let's cut through 3. Let me try to line these up so I can cut them. See if this will work out. Three zip ties. Oh, it slipped off my hand. All right, guys. The last thing is a piece of glass. So I'm going to come right back and we'll break a piece of glass. All right, guys. Safety first, right? Let's put on some glasses. Like I said, I don't know if this is tempered. We'll find out soon enough. I have 4 pieces of glass. I think this one is tempered. So we got the glass breaker here. The glass breaker is not sharp either. So when you put your hand in your pocket or anything like that, it's not hitting your hand. It's not sharp. All right. I'm just going to brace it against this instead of it being free flow. I'm going to brace it against this handle. We're going to picture it like a car window or something like that, okay? So I'm going to take the tip here. You got a firm grip. Your thumb wraps around the top, and then the G10 affords a very, very firm grip on here, okay? Let's see what happens. And I think we have tempered glass. So as you can see, guys, this knife is truly incredible. I would really, really recommend this for first responders, things like that. The blunt tip would be perfect for a first responder. If not, get the 917. Like mine, you can get the tactical 917, and it's just an awesome knife. You have a Benchmade warranty. It's ambidextrous for right and left-handed people. You could switch the pocket clip. It's got awesome steel, a glass breaker, and the safety cutter, which you saw all of those things described and explained. So I would highly, highly recommend any version of the Benchmade Triage. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this, and have yourselves a good day.